Hi guys, and in today's video, I will be ranking the top 10 games on Roblox, ranking them based off of like 5 main points. We're going to be ranking them off of quality, replayability, like how fun it is to play, and like if it's scary, we'll rank it off of like how much it scares me, and if it's like an action or like any other topic based game, then we'll rank it off of that. And then the final thing we'll be ranking it off of is multiplayer or single player, because some games are meant for one player and some are meant for like other players. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took a long time to make, so I hope it was worth the wait. Okay, so to start off, the number 10 game on Roblox currently for 2026 is JJS. And I know if you guys have watched my channel, you are no stranger to JJS because we've played it in so many live streams. But JJS is number 10 with 150 concurrent players, and right off the bat you can tell that a lot of time was put into this game, and I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5 stars on quality, because I mean look at the game. It's supposed to be a troll game, but it still has really good graphics, as you can tell in the background. This is actually me playing the game from my stream. If you guys watched that stream, thank you for watching it. And yeah, but it's that on quality. And the game was really replayable. We ended up playing it like, I don't know, like 5 times on stream. So I'd have to give that 5 stars, because I mean, just like you guys can tell in the background that I am enjoying playing this game. I mean, look at this. Look at how much times, like, I go against subscribers like a lot of times. That video will be out by the time you guys see this video. But yeah, the game is really replayable. We were able to play it like 5 times on stream, so I have to give that 5 stars, obviously. Yeah. And then pretty much, what's it called? This is like the best Battlegrounds game on Roblox. And I mean, it is a Battlegrounds game, so you can tell that it's going to have a lot of action. So, I mean, obviously it's going to get a 5 stars on action, without a doubt. And yeah, I mean, you could tell in the background that this game, there was a lot of time put into this game, and that they're not lazy with updates like later games. But you can obviously tell that time was put into this game, and that they worked hard to create updates and stuff for this game, and they continue to update it every single week, I think it is right now. And one of the main reasons that I wanted to make this video is because Roblox put out the Innovation Awards, and as you can tell from this video, most of the games that are going to be in this video are from the Innovation Awards. So I wanted to give you guys a good idea on what games you should really be playing and what games you should be voting for in the Innovation Awards, and what games were actually the developers spent time and money putting stuff into the game. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video because of that. But yeah, I mean, every time I was in this game, there was a fight going on in the public servers. So I'm gonna have to give it 5 stars on multiplayer. And overall, this game's final ranking is going to be an S rank. This is a really good game right here, like a really good game. And please don't hate on me in the comments, guys. I'm ranking these like honestly, like not even glazing. I'm actually rating the games. So I hope you guys like that rating, and moving on to the 9th game. Now, I know you guys are not going to be strangers to this 9th game. As you can tell from the background footage, the 9th game is Adopt Me. Adopt Me amazes me because this game has stayed a top game pretty much ever since it came out. I don't think this game has really had a fall off. But I mean, Adopt Me's not my type of game, but I'm here to rank things like honestly. So I'm gonna have to like not be biased here. I can't be biased. So yeah, Adopt Me is the 9th game with 164 concurrent players, 164k, like 1,000, like 100,000. What am I actually on about? The quality in this game is pretty good. I mean, you can tell that this game, like, they spent time working on this game, and they didn't rush anything, well, for the most part. So I'm gonna have to give quality like 4 stars. Yeah, it's pretty good. The game is pretty replayable because it implements like tasks and things that help your eggs grow. I mean, not grow, like hatch, bro. What am I on about? And it pretty much like is a really grindy game. So I mean, since it's pretty grindy, I feel like replayability can go either way. So I'm gonna give that 3 stars because all you do in this game is really grind to get eggs. Pretty much, that's it. And level them up. So, yeah. And keep in mind, this game is supposed to be a fun game, a fun hangout game. But you're stuck having to like hatch your eggs and grind them out and all that good stuff. So fun, honestly, you can't really call the game fun if you're gonna get scammed, because there are scammers. Oh, and they also made the game really pay to win, if you think about it. Now you're probably gonna be saying, Sapid, you can just trade for the flying and riding potions. Well, see, you're most likely gonna get scammed for them, of course. And pretty much, you just really can't find good trades in this game. Nobody's going to be willing to sell their fry and ride. I mean, you spend Robux on them, you're not going to get really good pets in return. So, overall, fun is probably going to have to be like 3, honestly. 3 stars because of that. And yeah, I've been scammed before in this game too. So, yeah, it's just really making me mad that I have to talk about this again. And it's supposed to be a hangout game, but I mean, I guess if you want to do like role plays and stuff, I guess it is a pretty good hangout game. But we're not going to be really like calling it a hangout game because of the scamming, but overall it's a pretty good hangout game. I'm going to have to give that 3 stars. And I'm going to give it what's it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's oh wait. And it's supposed to be a hangout game. I think I already mentioned that though. So 3 stars on that too. So overall this game is like a C rank. And moving on to the next game. Guys, before we get into the 8th game, which is Rivals, I just wanted to make it clear that at the time I was filming this, these were the concurrent players and all that stuff. And they could change over the days, and some games could beat these games. But the time that I was filming this, these were the concurrent players. So I'm sorry if you guys are mad that they're not the same right now, like if they've changed. But yeah, these were them the time I was recording. But moving on to the 8th game, which is Rivals. And as you can tell right now from the background, I mean, just look at the quality of this game. Look at the quality of this game. The quality is phenomenal. The weapons are well made. The game's, like, fun to play. The weapons have nice skins, and they have nice designs. The maps have nice designs. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with 4 stars on quality. The game is relatively good for new players, but the sweats do kind of mess that up, and the hackers. If you guys want to say there's no hackers, sometimes there are hackers. Like, it's rare to find a hacker nowadays, but there still are a little bit of hackers in this game. So you can't just like take them out of consideration, even though they're not really there anymore, but they're still there and they're still out there. But yeah, what's it called? So I'm gonna give that a 4 stars for replayability. Now, what's it called? The game, you could call the game fun. I mean, it is a fun shooter, but we have to take into consideration that the game is severely pay to win. And you guys are probably gonna be like, Sap it. How is this game pay to win? I play this game on a daily basis. Well, basically, this game requires you to get keys to unlock weapons. Now, you can average about 4 to 5 keys, like, per day. Maybe less, depending on some days. And this is, like, in a day. So to get weapons that cost, like, 400 keys, it's gonna take a while. And some players resort to paying for keys. Well, most players, actually. I could do a survey right now, and most players have at least spent a little bit of Robux in this game for weapons. I bet. But yeah, pretty much, the game's severely pay to win. Because, people, like, always, like, pay for weapons. They don't wait to get the weapons, they just straight up pay for them. which I find like really annoying when I play the game. It's really annoying to go against people that just buy the weapons instead of people like actually spending time grinding for them, especially as a new player. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Rivals has this QN thing and a lobby system. In the lobby, you can you can go with other players and fight them. There is a rare chance they're gonna find somebody on your level to fight, unless you're like really good at the game. So new players are not gonna find people that they can fight that are like pretty much on their level. So they're gonna be fighting like sweats and pay to win people, and people that like actually like sweat the game. Like I did a Q-in, like I'm pretty sure it was either in this stream or off cam, but I got queued in with somebody on my new account, by the way. New account. No levels, no nothing. I got queued in with somebody that was level 200, and you can imagine where that went, where you have no weapons, no nothing, to fight against a pay-to-win 200 level. Like, just imagine that. You're fighting somebody that is level 200, and you're new to the game. You haven't played the game one day of your life, and you're playing against somebody like that. You can imagine how that went. So, honestly, Fun, I'm gonna have to give Fun 2 stars. I enjoy Rivals, but I can't really defend them if they're gonna have pay-to-win things in their game. And then you can't go wrong with 5 stars on Action. I mean, it's literally a shooting game, so you can't really give it lower than that. And we're also gonna give it 5 stars on Multiplayer because you can't really play the game without other players. So overall, Rivals is gonna get a B rank. Now moving on to the next game. This 7th game really pissed me off. +1 speed keyboard is the definition of how brain rot and people that don't spend time on their games, and how simple-minded people could just play a game like this all day. I mean, this game, you can clearly tell that basically no time was spent into making this game. I mean, just look at this. Look at this game. Look at this game. I literally can make this game on Roblox today if I really wanted to. I could make this in like 5 minutes. All you gotta do is make a keyboard script, and that's literally it. And this game is severely pay to win. I'm gonna have to give it 1 stars on quality because anybody can make this game. Little Timmy can make this in his mom's basement right now if he really wanted to. And I can make it too, honestly. This game is really easy to make. And replayability. Now, replayability could go either way for this game because some people are going to play this game all day to grind, to get their keyboards up and all that stuff. And some people are going to realize that this game is trash. And they just don't want to play this game anymore. And they're going to come to the realization that this game it's not a good game. It really isn't. But overall, actually, we're not even at overall. What am I talking about? And fun. Okay. Of course, the game is going to be fun when you put in brain rots and just AI slop. This game was most likely made by AI, if I had to take a guess. And just look at this. All you do is run on keyboards and run away from brain rots. That sounds like the perfect game for a 5-year-old, if I'm being honest. That literally sounds like the definition of a game played by 5-year-olds. Like, it's the definition. And then, I mean, this is supposed to be an action game. 1 star in action, honestly. I'm gonna give it a 3 stars on, what's it called? On fun, because, I mean, it could go either way. You can have fun in this game, or you can realize it's an AI slop game. And, I mean, this is supposed to be an action game where you're running away from brain rots. So, we cannot give action more than 1 stars, because, I mean, you're just running away from brain rots. Do people actually find this entertaining? Like, genuinely? And this is supposed to be a multiplayer game. Can somebody explain to me how you're supposed to play this with other players? Well, are you supposed to race them? Race other players, really? If this game wins the Roblox nomination, I will shave off all my hair. I will genuinely shave off all my hair. I might have to do a face reveal so I could just show you guys how I shaved off all my hair if this game actually decides to win. This game is trash. Overall rank is going to be an F tier. Moving on to the 6th game. This game is just trash. Now moving on to one of the most well-made games so far. 99 Nights in the Forest with 270k concurrent players. Wait, I just realized I forgot to say the one for +1 speed keyboard. That one was 270k concurrent players, but this one is 272 concurrent players, making him beat that game just slightly. I mean, 99 Nights in the Forest really did deserve to beat that other game, because I mean, +1 speed keyboard obby, you can tell that no time was spent into making that game. That game is the definition of trash. But yeah, let's talk about this game now. Now, obviously, you can tell right now from in the background footage, the quality of this game is amazing. So I'm gonna have to give it 5 stars on that, obviously, because I mean, look how well made the game is. You can tell that time was spent into making this game, and that it's not like an AI slop game like +1 keyboard. And the next category is replayability. I mean, yeah. If you die in this game and you just you want to hit that 99 night goal, you're gonna want to replay the game. And they also implemented classes in this game, and basically what classes do are they make you better at surviving. So maybe you want to get more classes and survive more and get your nights up and maybe try getting on the leaderboard even. So that's another reason to replay the game. So I'm gonna have to give it 5 stars on replayability. I mean, sure, the game might get boring, but the game might get boring. I'm gonna have to change it to a 3 stars because of that. It could go either way on replayability. But yeah, the next category we're gonna be talking about is action. I mean, look at this. You're running around a forest, surviving monsters. Is there nothing else to action than that? I mean, it's perfect action. It's just perfect. This is an amazing game right here. And then multiplayer, I mean, obviously you're supposed to play this game with other players. I mean, obviously. So multiplayer also gets 5 stars. This game is overall an S tier. Now moving on to the next game. Now moving on to the 5th game, being Animal Hospital. Now, I really want to be biased towards Animal Hospital, but I can't, obviously, because it's a rating game. Because, as you guys know, Animal Hospital really did make my career on YouTube. I started streaming Animal Hospital, and that's where I started getting my views from. And yeah, thanks to Animal Hospital for that, but I'm going to have to give you an honest rating, Animal Hospital. So, Animal Hospital's quality. Now, the game looks really nice. But they did admit to using AI for the original models. So I cannot give them 5 stars for that. I'm going to take away 2 stars and give them a 3 because of that. Because they did use AI for some of the old models, but they did change that. And they did make the game better. So I can't just take away all their stars. Now for replayability, here's where things get bad for Animal Hospital. You cannot replay this game anymore. You honestly just can't replay this game anymore. Now, if you were just starting out Animal Hospital, I mean, even if you're just starting out the game nowadays, you can't really replay it. Because it honestly just feels like a real job at this rate. I mean, you're going around checking and pasting, just keep checking them in, just check them in, just keep checking them in. It just gets really boring over time, honestly. Even as a new player, I'm gonna have to give that 3 stars because it's just really boring. Same with fun. I mean, the game, you survive monsters, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to give fun 2.5 stars because of that. Because pretty much Animal Hospital is just a real job nowadays. You can't really play the game without it having being a real job, honestly. And now for horror, I guess the game's pretty scary, but it's not too scary. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5 stars on that. And then obviously the game is made for multiplayer, so you're gonna have to give it 4 stars with that. But yeah, I can't really give it a higher rank than that. Honestly, overall rank is a C rank. Moving on to the next game. Before we move on to the next game, I just realized I messed up. +1 speed keyboard was actually at 249,000 concurrent players. 99 in the Forest was at 270,000 concurrent players, and Animal Hospital is actually at 272,000 concurrent players. Just had to clear that up before we move on to the 4th game. Now moving on to the 4th game, which is Blox Fruits, and Blox Fruits is a masterpiece. The game has amazing graphics. The graphics quality is amazing. I mean, it might not look good from my footage, but I think my graphics thing just messed up for some reason. But yeah, the game looks amazing. It is a beautiful game. The graphics are amazing. They work hard on every fruit that they add to the game. They don't use AI. They make their own original designs. Now, you could say that they copied One Piece, but keep in mind that they changed it and made their own designs at the end of the day. So they're not copying One Piece, not anymore at least. So I have to give them 5 stars on quality. Now, replayability. I mean, if you're talking about getting to max level, you can't really replay the game because they don't really have anything else you can do if you hit max level. You're probably gonna say, oh, you can go CB something and stuff like that. But pretty much you're gonna play the game to get levels, unless you're like trying to get more levels and you want to go CB something or something. But you can't. The game's not necessarily fun if you're like doing like just playing it like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to give that 3 stars. Still good though. Now moving on to the next thing, which is fun. I mean, the game is like a grindy game, but you can go like CBs hunting and stuff like that, making the game fun. And sometimes grinding, like fighting bosses, can be fun actually. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give that 4 stars on that. Now, action. I mean, look at the game. I mean, you're fighting like sea beasts. You're fighting monsters. You're fighting other devil fruit users. It's a 5 stars on action. And then they got multiplayer. You can PvP in this game, and you can just do a variety of stuff that make the game like a nice multiplayer game. But overall, rank is going to be an S rank. Moving on to the next game. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Before we move on to the next game, Blox Fruits has a 423,000 concurrent players. Now moving on to the next game. The 3rd game, Girl Garden 2, is a perfect example of why greed can really mess up a game in a game series. The first Girl Garden was really fun back in the summer of 2025. It was a really fun game, and I played it every single day. I played it in math class, I played it in class, I played it literally everywhere. But the new game, on the other hand, it just really got boring. Like really fast, and honestly it just felt worse than the other game. Now you're probably gonna say, sap it, look at the quality compared to the other games. They have blatantly used AI to create some of the plant models, if I'm being honest. Like, they literally like have you vote on them to get rewards in the game. So they're just admitting, like they're openly admitting to using AI to make the models. And like, I mean, yeah, the game looks better than the first game, but I don't care if it looks better than the first game. They use AI models. And then the next thing I want to talk about is the replayability. All you do is grow crops, you grow the crops, you sell the 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 crops. Now you're probably saying you could steal, but the majority of the times you want to steal, the person's either in their garden or in their garden. That's it. They're always going to be in their garden, so you can't really steal from them. And not to mention that the hacking problem is still there. Jandel has said, the development team has stated that, we're not working on the hacker problem yet. We're going to focus on other updates. Yeah, I mean, you have a bunch of hackers in your game. Keep that in mind. So, honestly, replayability, I'm gonna have to give that 2 stars. I mean, I used to play this game a lot when it first came out, but I honestly can't defend it when they're using AI. They have a massive hacking problem. Like, I guarantee you that the reason why this game is the number 3 game is because there's so many hackers in the game, and all they do is play this game and sell the stuff on eBay. Like, I guarantee you, if you were to go on eBay right now, you would see a bunch of Grow Garden stuff for cheap. This is how they make money. They get you to buy the stuff for the game. Like, they're making a living off, like, keep that in mind, they're making a living off of kids just blatantly just like buying like Grow Garden plants and stuff. They're making a living off of that, which is just absurd. And Jandel just don't want to fix that hacking problem, do you, buddy? So overall, fun. I'm gonna have to give fun 1 stars as well. I mean, honestly, I'm probably gonna have to raise that up though, because you can steal in this game. Stealing is fun, but keep in mind most of the time they're gonna be AFK. They're gonna be sitting in their garden AFK, so you can't really steal from them. They're either gonna be hackers sitting in their garden, you can't steal from them. There's gonna be hackers stealing from you while you're trying to steal from other people. And not to mention, during the events of this game, the hackers would just auto-collect all of the stuff that you're supposed to be able to get. They just keep auto-collecting it over and over again. So overall, it's really annoying. Then this is supposed to be a hangout game. Yeah, how are you supposed to hang out in this game if you're just gonna get stolen from, or hackers are just gonna steal from you, like, while you're trying to hang out in this game? This is not I don't know. They might be trying to make this an action game either, but you can't really call this an action game where you're selling and like buying crops over and over again. So that's also a 1 star. And then multiplayer, multiplayer is going to get a 3 because of stealing. Multiplayer has genuinely carried, like, stealing has carried this game so far. Like, nothing else about this game is necessarily fun. This game is pretty trash. I mean, it's not the worst game on here, but it is one of them. So overall, this is going to get an F rank. Now moving on to the next game. The number 2 game on Roblox currently is actually MM2, which is a good example. Like, it's a perfect example of how to run a game. Compare this to Grow a Garden 2. Like, look how much better this game is. Now, I don't remember the exact concurrent players, but I'm pretty sure it was around 450 to like 500k. And the number 1 game has like 600k, 623k, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, MM2 is one of those games that you will pretty much always see on the top games because of how much time the game developers spend in the game. Now you're probably wondering, Sapid, don't they, like, it will take a long time to update? Yeah, they take a long time to update because they're actually working hard and making good updates. That's the reason why they take so long to update. And yeah, so yeah, I have to give it 5 stars on that. And then moving on to the replayability, I mean, they implemented a system where you get levels. Okay, so you're gonna want to get your levels up, and you're gonna want to get coins so you can get better weapons and like godlies and stuff like that. And honestly, when we get to fun, I have something to talk about for that. But yeah, I just remember that. But yeah, you can pretty much like get levels, get godlies, get more coins, explore new maps, find new hiding spots, and all that good stuff. Overall, the game's pretty replayable. I'm gonna have to give that 5 stars. And then moving on to the fun of the game. Now, while I was on stream, I did get my account botted by a MM2 bot. They went into, like, they sent me a friend request. 8 accounts sent me a friend request, and they spelled out a message telling me to go to a website to buy MM2 godlies. Now, I'm not going to be showing the message on this video, but if you want, you could go back to my stream and watch that part where they sent it, but I'm not going to be showing it on this video because some people are going to be watching this video and you guys might just like want to check out that website, but I guarantee you're going to get your account hacked. Like, I guarantee it's going to happen. So I don't really recommend going to that. But overall, the game is pretty fun. Like, you can get murderer or sheriff. You can win the game, and you can have fun with friends. Yeah, overall, the game is fun. The game is a fun game. Besides that, like that botting problem. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give that 4 stars. And then moving on to the action of this game. I mean, you can get murderer and kill people and try to kill everybody to win. Like, you're like basically an assassin. Maybe that's like the story. You're like trying to assassinate all of them. Yeah. And then or you could get sheriff and you can find out who the murderer is and kill him. Or you can also, you can also get innocent, which you're just like a bystander and you're trying to hide or survive and just not trying to die. Or you can be an innocent who tries to find the gun and shoot the murderer, so you can save everybody on the ship or whatever map it's on. And yeah, that's really good on action. And then multiplayer, I mean, the game functions on multiplayer. You can't play the game without other players. I mean, yeah, you literally can't. I mean, like, the game is really fun. Like, honestly, overall rank is gonna be an S rank. This game right here, MM2, is the perfect example of why, when you put hard work and dedication into your game, that it stays big and everybody, like, still plays it after all these years. Yeah, this is a really good game right here. Now, moving on to the #1 game on Roblox, which is Brookhaven. I mean, ever since this game came out, it was popular on Roblox. It's been popular. So, yeah, it stayed on the top for like 6 years and without like moving, really. It is a pretty good game overall, but we are gonna have to address some issues with it later. So I'd say I'm gonna give it a 4 stars on quality, because I mean, the game's quality is pretty good. You can this is like a roleplay game where people can like roleplay, and they did a really good job with that, making the buildings and the structures nice in this game. So overall, I'm gonna have to give that 4 stars. And then replayability, I mean, you can literally do anything in this game, so it is a pretty replayable game. I'll have to also give that 5 stars, because you could be a thief trying to rob people, you can be a cop trying to take down the thieves, you could be a chef working as a chef, you could be a cashier working working in a grocery store, you can be a school student, you could be a teacher. Like, this is like a big roleplay game, so you can literally do anything in this game. So overall, I'm gonna have to give that, that's pretty good for the roleplay people. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give that 4 stars on replayability. And fun, I'm gonna have to give this oh wait, I do want to also mention something else while we're on fun. So this game has a pretty big online dating problem, like a really big online dating problem. We were able to find, in this stream, we were able to find 5 people online dating in one server in one singular stream, which is just absurd if you think about it. 5 people? So there was this girl in the game with 2 boyfriends. There was this tall, slender guy and some thug, and they were both fighting over her the entire time. They were asking questions. You can see it in the background footage, actually. She is asking, are you her boyfriend? Are you her boyfriend? Are you her boyfriend? And he said, I don't know. And she stayed silent the entire time. I don't know why, but I think she was just honestly ashamed of what she was doing on Roblox. She did not make any sounds, no nothing. She was just there in the background, just not saying anything. You can actually see her Roblox username in the background. I actually did put it in the background, so you guys can report her, which I already did report her, but Roblox obviously doesn't take action against them. It's just absurd. I think Roblox should really start taking action against them. Yeah. And then there's this other guy asking this girl if they want to match, and they did the Spider-Man and Spider-Girl avatars, and obviously you can see where that was going. And he also did crack her during the live stream. This is a really big online dating game. But it is fun to catch the online daters. It's not cool that they're online dating, but it is fun to catch them. And that is why I'm gonna have to give this game a 3.5 on fun, because it's just so fun to catch the online daters and to pack them up and to report them. And honestly, also sometimes I do ask them, like, why do they online date? What is the point of doing this in a children's game? But obviously they're just gonna sit there and be silent because, well, they're ashamed of their actions and because they're doing all this. But yeah, and it is a pretty good action game. I'm gonna have to give that 5 stars because, like I said earlier, you can literally do anything in this game. And yeah, and then we're gonna have to give it a 5 on multiplayer as well, because I mean, it's obviously made for multiplayer if they're online dating and they're role-playing and all that stuff in this game. But yeah, the overall rank for this game is going to be B rank. So yeah, this is a pretty good game. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And this should be coming out on that Thursday. So yeah, just let me know your guys' opinions on this video. And let me know what other videos you want to see. And let me know if you guys want to see a part 2 of this video. Peace out.